everyone! Welcome back to Ram's tutorial. So today's video guys, we're going to tackle or discuss about animals according to the food they ate. Why we're going to discuss that animals according to the food they ate? It's just because we want to know them or what kind of animals they belong with. If we say herbivores, that means to say animals that eat only plants or plant eaters. When we see it carnivores, they eat only flesh of animals or meat eaters. When we see it omnivores, that's animals that they can eat both plants or animals. And we are belong to that family, omnivores. Again, we are going to discuss today about the classification of animals according to the food they ate. Omnivores, herbivores, and carnivores. We are going to tackle each one by one so that we will know their functions and uses of each and how they interact to our environment regarding where they live. Not only animals with regards to their respective habitat or ecosystem, but we also human being, we need to know where we belong and that particular groups, whether we are herbivores, we are a carnivores, or an omnivorous. These classifications of animals according to the food they ate, it's very what you call an important matter. Once again, my dear viewers, welcome back to Ram's tutorial. Good morning class, good morning my dear students, welcome to Ram's tutorial. So today class we're going to discuss about animals classifications according to the food they eat. Why we discuss about the animals classification or classification of animals? In order class to identify them whether they belong to carnivores, omnivores, or herbivores. The first that we're going to discuss is carnivores. A carnivorous animals is what we call a meat eaters. Talking about meat eaters are animals that eat flesh only. They used their sharp teeth and claws to get and tear the flesh of their prey. Okay, killing their prey. They're the predator. That's a carnivorous animals. What are those examples of carnivorous animals? Remember? You know that carnivores, again, animals are animals that eat flesh only. Examples, we have lion, shark, predation means the relationship between the predator and its prey. Okay, that is predation. This is a relation between a predator and its prey. That is what we call a predation. Hunts or preys on smaller animals refers to a predator. Another class is what we call scavengers. Scavengers are animals that feed on dead or decaying animals. Examples of this is hyenas, vultures, and wolverines. Scavengers, predators, and predations are belong to carnivores. Actually, class, carnivores, they use the body parts to hunt their prey. Most carnivorous animals are predatory. Again, a predator hunts or preys on smaller animals. Predations refers to the relationship between the predator and its prey. There are also another animals or carnivores that do not hunt their prey. And what is this? Instead, they feed on the body of dead or decaying animals. This is what we call scavengers. Scavengers again are animals that feed on dead or decaying animals. Examples, vulture, hyenas, and wolverines are example for carnivorous, or example for scavengers, animals that belong to carnivores or meat eaters animals. Let's proceed to herbivores or herbivorous. These are what we call the plant eaters. Herbivores, plant eaters, means that are animals that eat plants only. Okay? So for example, the carabaos, like that. They use their well-developed molar teeth to grind and chew their food. Why? Because their teeth is very flat and starting developing their molar teeth. Like for examples, carabao, elephant, giraffe, horse, goat, lamb, and sheep. These are herbivores, my dear students. So, what they have are well-developed molars to chew and grind their food thoroughly. Okay, that's the purpose of carnivorous, like elephant, like herbivores, rather, herbivorous or herbivores, carabao and elephant, lamb, and sheep. Okay, next is what we call another classification of animals according to the food they eat is omnivorous. Omnivorous class, meat and plant eaters. We belong here. Human being belong to meat and plant eaters, which is omnivorous. We are omnivorous or omnivores. Are animals that can eat both plants and meat of other animals. They have well-defined canine teeth for tearing meat and molars for chewing and crushing food. Okay, that's why we as human beings, we belong here because we can crush or grinding food to smaller pieces. We can tear food to smaller pieces like that. Okay, because our teeth are very canine. Examples: the pigs, turtle, chicken, and monkeys belongs to these classifications. Okay, they belong here. Another classifications, we are there belong also to omnivores. Okay, we have detritivores. Okay, the detritivores class, this is not another term. This belong to omnivores. Detritivores are animals that feed on small organic fragments or parts of dead or living organism. Because other students they say that detritivores is another term. No, this is not another term. This is what we call under omnivores. They are omnivores, also animals, but they usually what we call are preferred to eat or feed themselves on small organic fragments or parts of dead or living organisms. So for examples, just like what we called here in other part, we have the carnivores, we have also scavengers. In omnivores, we have detritivores. Examples for detritivores animals, we have the ants, my dear students, snails, crabs, and worms. Okay, they are detritivores because they usually what we call prefer themselves to feed smaller organic fragments, okay, or parts of dead or living organisms. That's why. Again, what are the three classifications of animals according to the food they eat? Omnivores, meat, and plant eaters. Remember, my dear students. Next, herbivores, plant eaters. Carnivores, meat eaters. Okay? So now, we are going to proceed to our exercises. Let's find it again if you can follow our discussion today regarding animal classifications according to the food they eat. Okay, predations, predator, scavengers, okay, carnivores, herbivores, and omnivores, meat and plant eaters. Here we go for our brain challenge. Let's try our best, my dear students, the first part for our brains challenge is that don't forget to read the questions thoroughly and understand it. Our brains challenge, we have grouped the following animals. Okay, class? We are going to group them. Okay? To the food they eat. So for example, dog, cat, carabao, elephant. Let's try first for the first group. Dog belong to carnivores, herbivores, or omnivores. Okay? You're done? I'm going to write where dog belongs is. Okay? Here we go. I am going to write it. Here we go. Dog belong to omnivores. Why? Dog belongs to, they can eat both plants or animals. That is dog is. Next, cat. What about cat? Cat belongs to, you go first. Okay, you're done. I'm going to write. Okay, so we have dog, cat belong to omnivores. Next, carabao. We're going to put a mark. Carabao belongs to, okay, you're done. I'm going to write herbivores. Why? Because carabao are plant eaters. Their teeth is flat. Carabao. Herbivores. Next, elephant. Oh, elephant is the largest animals. Elephant is the largest animals. Okay, where do they belong? Elephant, my dear students. Okay, we're going to write here elephant. Okay, carabao, elephant belong to herbivores. Next, for a second, we have spider, hyena, horse, and turtle. Spider, hyena, turtle, horse, and turtle rather. Number one, next is spider belongs to. Okay, you're done. I'm going to write. Spider belongs to carnivores. Next. Okay, carnivores means meat eaters from the word carnivorous. Next, we have hyena. Okay, hyena belongs to what group, my dear students? Okay, we're going to write okay, belongs to carnivores. There are meat eaters. Next, we have horse. Horse belongs to, where we go? Horse belongs to herbivores or herbivorous. Okay. Next, turtle. Where's turtle belongs to? Belongs to omnivores. Turtle. We have turtle. Next group, we have lion, frog, monkey, and shark. Okay. For lion class, first lion. Lion belongs to carnivores. Okay, lion belongs to carnivores. That is what we call meat eaters, my dear students. Next, frog. Remember frog lays also egg, okay? So where belong? Carnivores, herbivores, or omnivores? Frog belongs to carnivores. Okay? They are meat eaters also. Next is monkey. Oh, the cute one. Little monkey. So we're going to write here monkey. Okay? They are omnivores also. Next, shark. What is a shark chair? Okay. Sharks is the dangerous one. So where do they belong? Carnivores, herbivores, or omnivores? Okay. Oh, really? Shark is carnivores. Remember, they eat flesh. Shark means. Next, cow, pig, panda. First is cow. Sources of meat and sources of milk. Is it carnivorous, meat eaters, herbivores, plant eaters, omnivores, both plants and animals? Cow belongs to herbivores, flat teeth, okay? Cow. What about pig? Pig belongs to omnivores. They eat both plants and animals. What about panda? You know what this panda is? It's a cute, right? Animals. Very entertaining animals also. They belong to herbivores animals. Why they need to classified according to the food they belong or according to the food they eat? Carnivores, herbivores, omnivores. It's just because the food that they eat, they really actually speaks it louder who they are. They belong to carnivores, herbivores, or omnivores. It depends upon they actually eat, the food that they actually eat. That's why we need to classify them according to the food they eat. That is the purpose for animal classifications, and we should say thanks for the scientists who made this, or for the people who study about the classification of animals according to the food they eat. Just like us people or human beings also do this. Hope, my dear viewers, students, you learn a lot for our video tutorial today about animals classification according to the food they eat. I hope you enjoyed it and you can classify at the end of our lesson the types of animals according to the food they eat. Again, carnivores, meat eaters, omnivores, both plants and animals eaters, herbivores, plant eaters. Okay? So don't forget about the predations and scavengers and detritivores. Detritivores belong to omnivores, and scavengers and predations belong to what we call carnivores. Okay? If you have any suggestions or comments, please write it down below for our comment suggestion box, and don't forget to hit the bell button so that you're updated to our latest tutorial to Rom's educational channel. Hope to see you guys for my next videos, and so long class. Thank you for your time and spending your time again to Rom's tutorial educational. Thank you and God bless us and mabuhay.